In Sri Lanka, Anura Kumara Dissanayake has been named as the winner of the presidential election. The 55-year-old leader of the left-wing JVP party will become Sri Lanka's 10th president. Now, his victory comes after a historic second round of ranked ballot counting. It's also the first time Sri Lankans have voted since protesters rose up and forced the former president to flee the country 2 years ago. CBC South Asia correspondent Salima Shivji joins us now live from Colombo. Salima, walk us through the results and what this could mean for Sri Lanka.
Well, it was a tight race as expected going into that second vote count, because here in Sri Lanka there is a preferential ballot system, so voters can choose their first, second and third choices. So those votes had to be counted as well to get to this winner. But even though the race was tight, the winner is also not so unexpected. Anura Kumara Dissanayake, the Marxist candidate and politician, has been riding a wave of support with his message of fighting corruption in this campaign and also of providing help and support to Sri Lanka's poorest, many of whom are really reeling under severe austerity measures with this economy still in crisis here in Sri Lanka. So he is the winner. Still, this result is not maybe that surprising, but a huge change in the landscape of Sri Lankan's politics. Really a clear sign that voters have rejected the old guard and the old way of doing politics. The incumbent President Ranil Wickremesinghe, he was also running, touting his economic record, since he was the one who negotiated a crucial bailout package for Sri Lanka and brought inflation significantly down. But he trailed and came in third place in this election, presidential election. And he conceded defeat tonight in a statement, basically saying with deep affection he was handing over the future of his beloved nation to the new president. So Dissanayake was the anti-establishment choice. And honestly, on the ground here, as I was speaking to voters leading into the vote, there was so much talk about a need for change. Every voter, you know, from rural, poor communities to central Colombo, were telling me that they wanted a change in this country. I was at one of Dissanayake's last rallies here in Colombo, and many of his supporters were really attracted to him and talking to me about why he's so attracted to them. Take a listen.
I thought this guy is genuine. You know, we need genuine people to take over the country. Corruption is at its peak. So we need someone who has to bring that to zero.
Some people are living their best lives and some are not. They're struggling a lot. And yeah, everything should be changed, and for that, and he's our last hope.
So the last hope that 17-year-old says, and she can't even vote. She couldn't even vote in this election.
Salima, a lot of unprecedented firsts for the country of Sri Lanka, particularly surrounding this vote. What happens next in terms of Dissanayake getting sworn in, taking power? What are we looking for the next few days?
Yeah, Dissanayake is expected to be sworn in tomorrow, Monday, here in Sri Lanka, which is really quite quick. And we do know that his party only holds 3 seats in parliament. So he is going to be looking to call a general election as soon as possible. And he has confirmed that tonight in Sri Lanka. So he will be calling a general election to up the number of seats that his party has in Sri Lanka's parliament. He did not confirm an exact timeline for that. He just said it will happen soon. So this nation, which is in the middle of a fragile economic recovery, will soon be plunged into yet another election campaign. Now that the president has been chosen, there will be a general election sometime soon.
Okay, and we will speak to you again when that happens. CBC's Salima Shivji in Colombo, Sri Lanka. Thank you.